So like the Justin and Britney Spears of the Gloucestershire, I am with the two sweethearts. They're not actually a couple, by the way, but this is Hattie Briggs. Not that I'm aware of anyways. Hattie Briggs and George Montague. This is quite a rarity because I usually interview you two as solo performers, but for this one very special interview and session, you've decided to collaborate together, which is really special. So first of all, tell me why you have chosen to collaborate together on this one occasion.
Well,
we have a gig coming up
together
and it's going to
in Bath on the 26th of September.
And where's that being held at?
Chapel Arts Centre, yeah.
And how did that first come about then? Who contacted who and things like that?
Contacted you, didn't I?
Hattie got hold of me.
I'm taking all the credit here. Yeah, I did. I was thinking of, who can come along and share the gig, and yeah.
He's the man.
He is the man.
He's the man. Good. And Hattie and George didn't actually meet each other until, what was it, May this year?
Yeah,
which was Witchwood Festival.
Yes.
You were playing the BBC Introducing stage, and I said, you two should meet.
Yeah.
And as if by magic.
It's all down to you. Well done.
Yeah. So we've gone full circle.
George Montague has played at the very famous Cheltenham Jazz Festival, and Hattie Briggs here has performed on radio too, I must add, and she was a finalist in the Young Folk Award. And that in itself is quite an interesting combination because you're a folk artist and you're a jazz artist.
Well,
how does that
Jazzy.
Yeah.
How does that come together then?
Well, hopefully we shall see by the collaboration.
Well, considering that today was the first time we actually sort of sat and played something together.
Yeah.
Wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
It's pretty good fun.
Went very smoothly.
It was very smooth.
Great.
Yeah.
And tell me about the song that you joined together on for this occasion.
So that song is about a man called Pete Seeger, who died earlier this year, who was one of the first people to use folk music for political activism. And I heard his sister, Peggy, half-sister, Peggy Seeger, speak at the Folk Awards, and that's what kind of inspired that song.
Amazing. And that in itself must have been quite an experience to play at the Folk Awards. How was that experience for you?
It was huge. Just massively exciting and scary, but just like the exposure and everything was so good. So it really helped sort of push things forward for me. Yet there's burning when you leave, Father shows too easily. How I tie up in your arms, so hold me, hold me. I die up in your arms, so hold me, hold me, hold me.
And you said about people getting to know you, but for people that don't actually know you or your music, can you tell us a little bit about yourselves? This sounds like blind date now, and I am not Cilla Black, just saying.
What, like music-wise? So shall I start with a little bit about me? So I'd say I'm sort of folk pop singer-songwriter is probably the easiest way to describe it. Piano and keys, all quite mellow, I'd say. It's been writing songs for about 4 years, and I don't really know what else to say.
Yes.
I've just made an album, which will be released next spring.
I'm a singer-songwriter as well, but with more of a jazzy, funky, rocky edge, I guess. And moving actually into very much soul and R&B lately, especially with the loops. It's becoming quite a groovy thing.
Bit of a roller coaster.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, I play keys, guitar and uke, and with anything up to the big band or just me on my own and the loops. And yeah, I love doing music. I love writing music. That's what I like doing. And spending most of my spare time is writing tunes, and then performing them is good fun. But yeah, it's Have you seen my umbrella? I seem to be under the weather. There's a small chance of rain, there's a cloud seem to change. I know I need some shelter. Have you seen my umbrella?
final question. Are you planning on recording together anytime soon?
Oh.
Yeah,
We haven't discussed it. Well, I guess we'll see how the gig goes. And then everyone will say, oh, you must record together. And we'll say, oh, okay, then. Go on then.
Fabulous. Looking forward to it. Thank you very much, George and Hattie.
Thank you. This song is called A Beautiful Mind. They say you are the one they call the wordsmith. They say the songs you only wrote them down. I heard you suffered for your fortune. I heard it never dragged you down. You had a beautiful mind. You had a beautiful face. You had a way of talking and that no word went to waste. They say your notebook stayed open. They say your heart never closed. I see the walls that you kicked over. The man behind I'll never know. You had a beautiful mind. You had a beautiful face. You had a way of talking and no word went to waste. No word went to waste. Oh. Time. Years will bring me back to you. You had a beautiful mind. You had a beautiful face. You had a way of talking and no word went to waste. No word went to waste. You had a beautiful mind. You had a beautiful face. You had a way of talking and no word went to waste. 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 Yay!
And you know what I'm going to ask you next? Can you demonstrate a little bit to us now?
Some beatboxing. Oh, I've got a dry mouth. I can try.